Welcome students to week 6 of Critical Thinking Online. This is going to be a great week now as we move into chapter 5 and the fourth A of the fundamental and powerful concepts of critical thinking. There are 5, remember, total 5 A's. First one's attribute, that we're talking about critical thinking that's fair-minded. The second A involves the art, the artistic side, that no one thinks just like you, and critical thinking is a unique skill to the person. No one has the same kind of thinking or reasoning processes as you have. So that's the artistic side that needs to be disciplined versus undisciplined. The third A, though, is analysis, that is thinking about thinking, and we dealt with that in chapter 4. Now we're moving into the fourth A, which is assessment, which is evaluating your critical thinking. That is thinking about thinking while thinking to improve it. And your assessment aspect deals with the standards, the 9 standards, that will help you to evaluate your thinking in order to improve it. So that's what we're doing here in this week 6. We're going to focus in on the standards, the 9 fundamental standards of thinking. Remember, chapter 4 dealt with the 8 universal elements of thinking that helps you to analyze your thinking. And now we're going to deal with the 9 fundamental standards. These standards are fundamental to evaluating one's critical thinking. The 8 elements are universal because one's thinking, regardless of where you are or what culture you're in, if you're to reason through anything completely and soundly, you need to consider all 8 elements. Not 7, not 9, but these are universal. They're supracultural because they have to do with human reasoning. But chapter 5 deals with 9 standards that are fundamental. They're, in other words, significant to assessing your thinking. So, this week, I also, you'll see in the folder, I gave you a answer key to the doctor's failed to report errors article, which you were assigned to do. I gave you kind of how I would spin that out in terms of the 8 elements, as well as some significant aspects for you to consider. So please look that over, and maybe you can learn from that in terms of how you responded and then how I would have evaluated the article or analyzed it. You'll also have in there, I placed a rubric grid for you to help you see how I look at article analyses, how I grade them and score them. And this will also give you an idea in terms of how you can best improve your article analysis abilities, your skills in this area. So the very helpful rubric for you to see not only how I score it, but also to help you see how you can improve your thinking in terms of article analyses skills. So that's a helpful document for you. So please make sure you study that very carefully and look at it. At least you know how I view your article analyses. Also then this week you're going to do the assignment number 6, which deals with summative learning self-assessment. This is a very important document. It's kind of like, I call it the CAT scan of analyzing your thinking, reasoning skills at this current level that you're at. And so you'll look at it. It's very comprehensive, very deep, very much inclusive of all areas and aspects of the 8 elements of your thinking and assessing it using the fundamental powerful standards that would be applicable to it. So please, it's a very, very, very important assignment. Take it seriously, because I know it'll really help you. It'll help you pinpoint areas in your thinking where you're skilled or unskilled as a reasoner, and help you then to improve yourself and your abilities as skilled reasoners. So with that then, you'll continue on with your 16 to 20 days of your STD for your 30 days of better thinking and better living assignment. Hope you're enjoying those days. Some days may be more significant to you than others just because of where you're at. But there's something to learn from each of the days. So you'll be doing that, and hopefully you're enjoying your teammate discussions. I've read them, very good. Please keep it up, and make sure that you respond to your responses to your initial post. Make sure you finish the cycle. Not only do you post, and respond to the team members, secondly, then that post, but then you respond to the responses that the teammates made to your initial post. So don't forget to do that. That's worth a couple points each week. So anyway, with that, I hope you have a wonderful week. You'll also be preparing for next week. You have quiz 2. You'll be taking that on chapters 4 and 5. So I hope you have a great week. God bless, and we'll talk to you then. Bye.